Stand Up Talk. Now, another offering from the Stand Up Talk Radio Network.
Late night in Hollywood.
Late night in Hollywood. Late night in Hollywood.
From Los Angeles, California, you're listening to Late Night in Hollywood with Ari Mannis and Michael Lenoci.
We're good. We're good. We're good. When do you want to start? We're good. We're good. Hey, buddies.
What'd you do today?
What did I do today?
Like right when you woke up, the whole day, not stand up, boys.
I woke up. I went to what did I do? Oh, I went over to my acting studio and ran some errands for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I did a couple vines. I made some vines in the morning.
Nice. Do people still use that? Is that still?
Yeah,
it's not a fad.
Still going. I did a vine of my new Miami Dolphin Nikes. I played.
That explains that color. Okay. Miami Dolphins got it.
I played "Bad to the Bones" as I went down my leg to the shoes. Thought that was fun.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. And then you can look it up at Michael Lenoci on Vine. And then
already a plug, and we are less than a minute into the podcast. That's great.
Yeah. I then what did I do? It was so fun. And I made for breakfast. I had salmon flavored cream cheese on a bagel. It was so good. And then I had sliced strawberries and sliced bananas with Cool Whip all over the place.
Everywhere.
To where like I had to lick some Cool Whip at the end. And that was breakfast, guys. Hey, when you start breakfast off like that, it's going to be a good day. Then I ran the errands. Then I hung out with the dog. What else did I? Listened to some music on Spotify. Then for lunch, I had chicken with melted Swiss cheese on it. Oh, gotta love Swiss cheese. Then I baked some cookies.
I'm going to stop your day. It's just not. It's not what I wanted it to be when I asked you.
I baked cookies, though. Come on, let's get to the cookies part. So I baked some cookies. And I don't know. I don't
know. I just imagined.
I could have cooked them a little longer.
Yeah. Let's not finish the day.
All right.
That was a bad.
No.
I just imagined. I just thought for some reason I thought you were gonna say something interesting.
Well, I mean that was interesting. The cookies.
Yeah, cookies are good.
And my shoes. I mean, what do you mean? Nike shoes. Miami Dolphins with the symbol of Miami Dolphins.
I made eye contact with 3 chicks today.
Eye contact with 3 chicks.
Yeah,
nice.
So I went like that right away. Like, oh wow, that day's already more interesting. I
mean baking cookies. Hello.
Eye contact with 3 females, opposite sex.
No, if you were like, I had sex with 3 girls today, then I'd be like, you win. But you didn't have 3 sex. You made eye contact. Hello, bro. You're 25 years old.
24, and you know what eye contact leads to?
You not having sex.
Conversation.
you not having, because you didn't have a conversation, because then you would have said, I had 3 conversations.
Yeah, you can't just start with 3 conversations. That's too much courage. You start with the eye contact first. I'm making progress.
Well, listen, man. I don't know what to tell you. What I do know to tell you is that, I'm going to tell you things, and I don't know if you're going to be on board with them, but do you believe in aliens?
Yes, absolutely. Do I believe
absolutely?
Yeah, of course. I feel like you're kind of dumb if you don't believe in aliens, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you my side.
Okay, go.
The universe is so vast, not just our universe, but all the other universes. It's so vast to think that we're the only thing out here is crazy. There's so much undiscovered.
I agree.
Yeah. Now, do I think there's aliens walking amongst us? Maybe not. Or maybe we are aliens. Maybe we're aliens on this planet. We don't even know it. Maybe dogs are aliens. Like, who knows?
No.
Really? You think aliens are walking amongst us?
No.
What's your thoughts on that? No. Yeah.
I think that if let's say, this is an interesting thing. Let's say you had the technology that finally they saw that there was intelligent life somewhere else that alive like the human.
Yeah.
By the time they were able to even contact us, they would be dead or we would be dead. Do you get what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Well, because that's how far away, if there is other life form.
But maybe they have technology to travel very fast.
No, well, you can't.
What do you mean you can't? Star Trek, dude.
That's not real.
it's not as real in our world, but it might be
you gotta
real
watch,
in another world.
You gotta watch this thing on the Discovery. It's on Netflix with what's his name? Who talks like
Morgan Freeman.
No, he does not talk like this. The guy who talks like this in the wheelchair.
Oh yeah. That guy.
Well, Jesus, can you help me here? Why am I blanking on his
You're
name?
acting like I'm
You should know.
educated.
Everyone should know this. Well, whatever. We can't physically travel. Even if you were to travel, first of all, we can't. But even if you were able to travel the speed of light, that's still not even fast enough.
Right. You'd have
to
to travel
get to
faster than that.
Which is impossible.
It's impossible as far as we know, but
No, but that's
way superior.
well. What?
Form
There's
of
no. There's
species
no.
that
There's
has
nothing
far-
else. That's it. There's light. That's the fastest.
But that's to us.
That's
We
matter.
just haven't
No,
discovered it.
No. We just can't. Humans can't. You
That's
can't.
what I'm saying.
Even
We
if
haven't
we could get to
figured it out.
light, we can't. No, it's not. You can't. There's no. You
Prove
just-
it.
You can't.
Prove it.
Well, you watch that thing. Like I said, just watch it. The point is,
That's your argument.
Even
Watch the
no.
thing?
My thing is also, even if you could, let's say you could go travel faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Even if you could,
Yeah.
it would still take millions of years to get to another
What if you could
solar
teleport?
system.
What if you teleported there?
Well, listen, now you're playing what if. We could do that all day. Okay? You get what I'm saying? My point is, here's my logic. The point is, there was a sound or something that they got, I think it was like in the 80s or something, and it was the only thing they've ever gotten and before and after, and they translated it and they said it came out to wow or something like that.
Sweet.
That's cool. I don't know how true it is, but
Yeah.
all I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Most of the stars you're seeing might not, they're probably not even there anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? The stars you're seeing, because
Right.
that light takes, so
Right.
long to get to us. But again, I love space. I love it a lot, man.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
No, man.
Neither?
No.
You don't like Star Trek or Star Wars?
If I had to pick, Star Wars.
Okay, agreed.
Star Trek? No,
The
man.
new Star Trek was pretty badass.
Okay, I'll watch it. But I don't want action figures from there. My action figures were
Yeah.
X-Men and Ninja Turtles and Legos.
Is that a hiccup?
Legos were
Is
great.
that a hiccup?
Yeah, that was a hiccup. I don't know why. I think I had a cook. Oh, because I ate a cookie just now and I got excited. So then the alien thing. Yeah, but who knows? Let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about women.
Okay.
Let's talk
I
about
love talking about women. I got rejected by one today. Texted her saying, what day do you want to go rock climbing? She didn't respond. 4 p.m. It's right now it's 12:30. She still hasn't responded. I don't think she's responding.
because you want to go rock climbing. Why
It's a
can't you
fun
just be like,
date.
go get coffee?
Chicks like something different.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should listen. You're right. Okay, you're right. I should start texting them. Let's go rock climbing because that seems to work for you. You're right.
Hey,
Rather
it
than
didn't
hey,
work this time.
let's go get coffee. I feel like you're really unhappy with your dick.
No, I like my dick.
Okay. Whatever. Whatever, guys. I don't. Yeah. So that's fun, man. You're in a hole right now. You're sad. Let's talk. What's wrong,
Okay.
man? Why are you sad?
I think it's just the usual loneliness, depression, not being where I want to be in life.
All right, and where would you like to be right now in life that you're not? Because you're only 24 again. I mean, the fact that you didn't snap up at when I said burning wood smell. How can you not like that smell? So there's got to be something wrong. Everyone should enjoy
I mean, it's okay, but
that's
it doesn't
burning
make
wood.
me snap up. Like, holy shit, look at that burning wood.
spray
I love
paint.
It.
Do you like the smell of spray paint?
Not really, and that's even. I'd rather burn wood
Gasoline?
than spray paint. No, gross.
What about wet paint on the
No,
wall?
oh no.
Baked cookies?
Yeah, of course. That would make of all of them. That's the best one so far. Definitely.
Christmas trees?
Nah, Jew.
But what does that have to do with the smell?
Cookies is so far my favorite one.
Okay, but so go back to what?
Maybe
so
like that peppermint Christmassy smell, like not the tree itself, but like just the holiday peppermint.
Can we
Yeah.
sing? You want to sing for a little bit? It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
I don't know that song.
Just say that line, but like in a deep voice, like pretend you're like an old man in the 50s. It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. How much better do you feel now? A little bit, be honest.
Yeah, a little.
You don't feel as sad. Guys, if you're ever feeling sad, give me a call and we could sing a song. Wait, so where do you want to be right now in your life? I noticed that I'm not as sad if I work out in the day.
Oh, yeah. See, that's another thing. I don't know. Not having time right now to work out.
Because if you work out, you feel good. And
you feel better about yourself.
Yeah, you feel better. You know what I mean? And then you perform better. I always know that if I go to the gym in the day, I feel I'm better. I'm happy I perform better. Everything comes out better. I've noticed that. And then the more, but also like, what was another thing? If I'm sad sometimes, like, I've caught it now. Like, I won't go to the comedy store if I'm sad.
Because it'll just make you more sad.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the
that
frat
place
house
can
of
bring you down.
That's the frat house of comedy.
Sometimes
it's
it brings
so
you
fun.
Up. Yeah.
Yes, it can bring you up.
But sometimes I know.
Well, here's when it will bring me up on the weekends when
there's lots of people.
When
around,
I am sad, I surround myself with successful people. That's what I do, or just I get somewhere where it's like, it's positive. Like,
yeah,
I'll go to the Laugh Factory. That room is bright yellow, and it's full of this. Obviously, if I walk in and there's 10 people in the audience, maybe I'll walk back out. I'm like, oh, that's sad in there. Or if there's someone who I can, there's certain guys that you can be around and they can bring you up. And the comedy store, the comedy store can be good, but then on slower nights or maybe it can be like a drag hole too. It could be because then there's other people walking around depressed there.
Yeah.
So it will just bring you. But I kind of like to surround myself with people who admire when I'm sad, because then it's like it kind of snaps me out of it. I can get it. I've learned how to do it better, more in the past year, I feel like. But I didn't know how to manage sadness at all earlier. But now it's just like, So, like you were probably sad, and then the energy in the universe sent a signal to me, and then I hit you up on Facebook and said, "Hey, let's record." And then I came down here, and then when we're done with this, you'll feel better.
Yeah, definitely. I had a...
And I'll hug you if you want me to. Not right now, but after we're done recording, or now.
You're going to hug me when it's just me and you here?
You're right. Should we hug right now then?
No.
But it's still just you and me here.
No, yeah.
You're right. Okay.
That'd be weird.
I mean, it's not weird, but it's like because people are going to hear it and they'll be like, oh, well, they weren't really alone. But we were, but we weren't.
What was your favorite set tonight of all the sets you did?
My last one. I'll tell you why.
Where was your last one again?
Bib Blows or something?
Bib Blows, okay.
The first two open mics I did the same sets, and then the last two open mics I kind of did the same set, a bit two different jokes from the first two.
Right. And
then the last one I was just kind of done for the night. I was like, oh. And I went up there, and there wasn't a couple people on it, and I was just messing around, just riffing, going, like there was a piano on stage at this place, so I pretended I was at a wedding, and I was like, oh, give it up for these guys, whatever. I was doing some shit. I tried this bit that I've been working on, was just joking around about it, and then something came from it, and that's why that one was my favorite. So I got something out of it. Of all of them, I got something out of it. Like I was just riffing, and then something happened, and I was like, and then it hit me on stage. I was like, oh, this is funny. And then I kept going with it, and I was like, oh, wow. Of all the sets that I didn't think, I thought this would have been the most unproductive set. It wasn't.
Thought of a sweet reality show idea.
What's your reality show idea?
All right. So, I'm the star, obviously. I'm born to be a star. And I am going to dress up. No, let me start over. I'm the star of it. And I'm going to pick homeless people in different cities, in different countries. And I'm going to follow them around for the day and be homeless in different places. Each episode is me living the life of that homeless person from a different place. So the first episode, I might be a Los Angeles homeless person. I'm living with this guy and just seeing how he lives his life. And then maybe the episode 2, I'm in Jamaica, following around a homeless guy there, just living his life.
Well, you might die in episode 2 then.
Why?
Because you're just in Jamaica.
Like I might get stabbed or something.
It's like a third world
But
country.
that makes it exciting. That's what makes it even more exciting.
I
It's
mean,
like,
can
yeah,
you
it's
just stay in
dangerous.
America for the safety?
Yeah, but it's even more exciting if there's less safety. It's like, oh, how does the homeless people live in Jamaica? Like it's
And some
intriguing.
of these people are crazy. They're not choosing to live homeless.
Right, but I'll hopefully find one that's slightly less. They're all definitely, most of them have mental disorders, but some of them more severe than others.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think it's interesting?
Yeah, do it.
Be a good show, right?
I don't
How
know.
do I-
I don't know what's gonna be good and what's not gonna be good, but just do it.
Yeah, but like, would you watch that?
I mean, if it's convenient.
If it was on TV, you're like, oh, that's kind of interesting. That normal dude just living like a bum. Oh, that's how he lives? I could like be picking through trash and I don't know. Based off your reaction, I've lost all confidence in the idea of the
Well,
show.
hey, man, I just don't. No, don't. I mean, just go pitch it to a network and.
I have to make a sizzle reel.
Yeah, I don't.
Film it. I'm gonna have to go live with a homeless guy in LA even before the show's sold.
Yeah, it's kind of like. Yeah, I don't know. It's different. It's just like I don't know if it's something I necessarily would watch, but I would watch it if I knew you had made it. I watch because I'm like I know early. I watch show, I know he on it, so I watch. You see I see. Hey Ari, you have show on TV. Okay, what time? Okay, what network? Oh, okay.
What type of accent is that?
And then I
Where are you
turn on
from,
and I
sir?
watch. It's funny you ask. I friends with Michael, other host. Yeah, we did meet, and I come and he don't know where I'm from, and I don't tell him, and then you ask, and I say I don't want to tell you because
Oh,
he's
okay.
like,
No, I understand. Maybe off air, you could tell me later.
yeah,
Yeah.
because then Mike he knows, and I don't want
Yeah,
him
you're
to,
trying to keep it a secret from Mike. I get it.
It's a secret, but like I say, hey, I watch TV. What time? What network? Yeah, my friend, my buddy, we do podcasts together. He has a show about homeless people. He go around with the homeless, and then they hang out, and then he like, oh, I homeless too, and they're like, why you following me? He go, no, it's for show.
I'll pay him. I'll
And
give him
he's like,
$100.
hey, I give you $100. And they like, oh, sure, yeah, $100. But then the people who own network and TV, they're like, whoa, this is not nice. This is bad. You have to give them contracts and stuff like that. And then, but either way, I watch. You tell me what time, what day, what week, what day of the week.
It's going to be every Sunday night, 8 p.m.
Sonday night, 8 p.m.
It's
Fall
gonna
or
give people
spring?
motivation to go to
Fall
work
or
that Monday.
Fall or spring? Because if
Both.
fall,
It's going to get picked up for a lot of episodes.
well, I mean, here's the thing. If Sunday night 8 fall is football. I don't.
Yeah, but it's going to be on Discovery Channel. No.
Well, I gonna be watching football though. You're doing bad times. I don't.
I feel like the crowd that's going to watch the show isn't the football crowd.
I don't. I just. I don't. I say this. I say for me, my
You watch
friend. I
football.
watch the show. I say I watch it no matter what. I can take.
Yeah, and people could DVR
I
it
could
too.
I could DVR it, so I watch it, put it on Netflix. But football live, I gotta watch the football live. But I say I
Yeah.
watch your show no matter what, except Sunday night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So pick a different night for me, for the sake of this. But if that's the only time you can get shows Sunday night, then so be it. And then I DVR. But I prefer you to have different nights so I could sit down. Is maybe the popcorn. I do the popcorn. I bring it in the blue bowl because in the commercials it's always in the blue bowl. I go, hey, are these shows coming to come on? And we watch it. And
With your
it's-
family.
Yes, if I could have a family, that would be nice. I don't have this family you talk of though. So yes, I have to go. So see you guys. Bye, Michael. Thank you, and Ari. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. See you later, Javier.
I don't like this episode. Who are we having on next week? Bye, Javier. Piece of shit.
Why you not? What do you mean you don't like this episode? This one's actually really good.
You think?
Yeah, who gives a shit? Just put it up. Who
Yeah, but
fucking
no,
gives
we
a
don't
shit?
want to just put it up.
This is a good one.
Because what if someone listens to it and they're like, that's boring. I'm never going to listen to this again. We want return
that's one
customers.
Listen, it's one. Just put it out there, man.
I don't think that's
stop doubting
the right,
yourself.
Yeah, I'm doubting it.
No
I'm
way.
doubting this episode.
What I just did right there was funny as fuck.
No, yeah, but just the whole episode overall.
Nah, man. Why you do this every time we record? Just stop. No one goes back. No one even right now is like, you gotta hear the podcast. You know, so like no one's listening.
See, I disagree. I think like the Jay Davis episode had so many cool stories. But like,
yeah, that's cool. But people aren't like, I gotta make sure I tune into this this podcast.
Well, that's what we want.
Eventually, but like this isn't gonna hurt it or get this. This is us. You're growing. Our podcast needs to grow, and we need to take chances on it. It's like stand up, keep doing it. You'll get better. You figure stuff out. Okay. Yeah. Don't you dare take this away from me, man. This is entertaining. At the end of the day, you know what only matters? What? I say sentences weird. You know what? The only thing that matters is, are we having fun doing this right now? That's all that matters. You know why? Because if the world blows up tomorrow, you're like, hey, at least we had fun. Okay? It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. That's why we're doing comedy. It doesn't matter if this makes you look like it doesn't help. It's not hurting. Yeah. Maybe it hurts me, but maybe you, it's not hurting you. Why would it hurt me? Because they're like, whoa, he's really dumb.
No, everyone knows that already.
I know. I'm just kidding. No, dude, it's not. It's fun. That's all that matters.
Okay,
people have fun. Everyone who's done it has had fun, and that's all that matters.
All right. I think you're right. We should put this out, but I also feel like, okay, just in case there are people like, no, Ari, they're still listening, but they're like, Ari was right. You shouldn't have put this one out. Let's just say people are listening and thinking that. So, you guys out there, you're like, I'm kind of with Ari, Mike. Okay, but let's say there's some.
Stop talking like
that. No. For those people, I want to make this episode worthwhile. I think we should give them like something informative. You know, right now we've just been talking about ourselves.
Well, listen, here, can I be honest?
Ask me something I could teach. And then I'll ask you something.
How about this? Me and you can
like
teach nobody anything. Okay?
See, there's definitely everyone in the world could teach.
Of course,
someone about something.
We have but there are our own experiences, and we're still learning. And again, just the only if it's about stand up, you're talking about the only way.
It could be about stand up. It could be about anything. It doesn't have to be about stand up. But okay, so
but we can get to that. But before we do, what I want to do, this doesn't make or break it. Whether this did really successful or did really bad. This podcast, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course. If this does really great and I got paid for it or something, cool. If it did really bad, cool. You know what I mean? It doesn't, like, you know what I mean? So that's why it's just like, even if you feel like it's a bad one, hopefully we've done 200 of these. You're not going to get all 200 where you're like, yes. You know what I mean? It just, the odds aren't. So like, this is a learning experience. It's fun. And we had fun, and that's all that matters. So I don't want this to happen in the future. And you're like, I don't know. Like, because we've done it a couple times. But that was because we were tired. But like, this energy one's been going. It's been flowing. It's good.
Okay.
Just don't touch my daughter.
Well, you can't dress her like that, dude.
Listen, she's been dressed beautiful tonight.
Can't dress your daughter like that if you don't want her to be touched. You got to cover her up.
Well, I thought she was great tonight. So now, what do you want me to ask you that can make this so your fears of the?
No. See, we have to think of something for each other. So like, I'll ask you something.
Just ask me something.
Okay, so I'll start with you just to give you an example. Like, if so there's someone out there listening. They saw you go up in your last open mic tonight, and they're like, dude, I'm going to Google that guy. That was funny, the way you came up with that new bit on stage. That guy's funny. I'm like only been doing comedy 1 week. What advice would you give to that person who's been doing comedy 1 week?
Get up as much as you can, wherever you can.
Oh, that was a bad one. Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Delete 10 seconds ago. I know. This is entertaining me saying that.
Okay.
Delete, but not really.
I'm not really
delete. Okay, we need to think of. I need to think of something else.
Yeah,
I mean, but
then again, like
world.
I just don't. It's just like who. There's so many other. Listen, the only thing we can learn is what we've experienced, and that's it. It's like, it's hard to, it's hard to. You can take advice for whoever you want, but take it with a grain of salt. It's just like,
you gotta do your own thing in the end.
I just don't feel like I'm in a position where I can be giving anyone advice.
I disagree with that. I think to most people, I agree you can't give advice to, but you're 3 years in, you definitely know things that someone who's a few weeks in would be like,
yeah, but it's not.
Oh shit, I didn't. Yeah, that guy knows.
Sure,
what's up.
I guess.
But yeah, of course you you haven't made it yet, so you're not a pro. You can't just be spitting off
Yeah,
advice.
but I mean, what's made? What do you mean? What's that?
You're
though,
not
too?
you're not making a living from the arts
In some sort of a way,
in some sort of way, but
not full.
if,
Yeah.
And I'm not insulting you. I'm not
No,
either.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's when you
Sure.
could really give advice, because then you're like, well, yeah, I'm making a living doing what I
All
love
I'm
to do.
saying is right now I get to do it every single night. And
Yeah.
whether I had it, even if you have a day job that you work 6 days a week and you do that, I mean, you know what I mean? You're doing it. That's all that matters. If you get to
Yeah.
do it every single night, that's all. And we all just find different ways to be able to do it every single night. Some
Yeah,
of us
like,
have day jobs. Some of us
when
have.
someone asks you, what do you say you're a comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. Like
I say I do stand up and I pursue acting and yeah. And then usually a follow up question is like, oh, do you have a
a day
part-time?
job.
And I go, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
then-
I find that interesting when people are like,
Well,
what do
'cause
you do?
you do everyone because everyone they know that's the most common thing. Is
Yeah.
99% of the people out here do have another job besides acting or stand up.
Yeah.
The 1% is either they're working actors or working comedians, or they just are in a good financial situation with however they grew up and they don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think it's like, for me, it's like sometimes people are like, oh, so you do stand up? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, are you an actor? And it's like, even though I want to be an actor, I don't feel right saying, yeah, I'm an actor, because I don't get paid to act. So even though, like,
So what have you?
I act
have you,
in sketches
then
and I'm pursuing it.
if you're working at it, why not? You can do that. Then maybe you haven't worked at it enough to be confident enough to say it. Then maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
Um,
that's it. Maybe I just feel like I want to say it when I'm actually.
But do you know how hard it is to make a living, like just to where you don't have to have a job, just
yeah, it's
doing
the hardest
stand
career
up,
in the world.
doing stand up?
Yeah, it's very hard.
Like probably 1% of
right?
comedians
Yeah,
do that.
it's insanely hard.
So to say, oh, I've made like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to you just. I think it's just being able to do it every single night. That's it. That's like when you've won. Now just
Yeah.
do it. You can do it. You can do comedy every single. That's why when it's like,
Yeah.
if people don't work at all, like if they do work and they have to work nights, that's their day off. You know what I mean? But if you don't and you get to do it every night, like why not? You need a break because you need to go. No, I live my life when I'm not on stage. What do you mean? Like I don't. Why take a break? You're not doing it for 8. You know what I mean? Like why would? I never
Yeah.
understood when people like listen. I don't get me wrong. I don't get it. There's a couple times where like maybe once a week, maybe not once a week, but like there'll be a day I didn't get up.
Yeah.
But it's like why I don't see because maybe stuff got in the way or something. But I would never consciously go. I never got this, and maybe I haven't burnt myself out a lot. But like was like, oh, I'm not gonna get up tonight. I'm gonna take a break.
I'll tell you why I get it sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I need to take a break to live so that I could build material off that living or stuff like that, where it's like I have major writer's block, and it's like, oh, it's because I'm going up so much and doing the same joke so many times. I need to just breathe and think of something
I guess,
new
but
to
like
talk about.
like I'm saying, you're only going up. Let's say you're going up for.
No, I
What's
get
the
it.
longest set you're doing? 10 minutes. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you're only up for 10 minutes.
Right,
What
and
are
then you could live your life, you're saying.
What are you doing in between those minutes? You're living your life.
But I'm just saying, just take. I sometimes like if I go up every single day, even if it's 10 minutes for every day, just 10 minutes a day, I'm still in that comedy mode where it's like I'm a comedian, I'm doing time tonight. Whereas if I take a few days off, where it's like I'm not gonna do comedy these few days, I'm not gonna be a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm just in like a different mindset.
Well, how are you
I
not a
don't-
comedian?
That's not. I don't mean in the sense that I'm
Like
not.
you're
a
saying,
comedian.
you don't. Do you try to?
You just don't think about it, and you just live like
Yeah,
a
I don't
normal
get that.
person. Sometimes I think of material because of that. It's because it's like, oh,
I guess
this
sure
happened.
if that
I don't
works
know.
for you.
For me, so I get it. but
Even
maybe
if
it's
I
just
didn't
not
get on
for everyone.
stage, I
Yeah.
every day. Even if I didn't get on stage, I'm every day. Something will pop in my head and be like, "Oh, that would be good as a joke." That's what I think
Yeah,
is so weird to
not
like.
for me.
So then you're not Wait,
Not every day. Can't think of a new.
it's not necessarily thinking of a joke or thinking something's funny or thinking about a
Right, but a
joke you've done.
premise.
You're not just thinking about a joke in general or trying to make a joke out of
I'm
something.
trying, but I don't know. I definitely don't think of premises every day.
Oh, they're all around you.
Oh, I know, but that doesn't mean I think of them. Like they need to strike me. Sometimes they pop in my head. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good premise, but
But
or whatever, but
every day, are
doesn't-
you trying to think of things around you that are premises?
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
then that's what I'm saying. So that's like, so
But sometimes that's
How-
and that's what I'm saying.
you're
When
still
I take
thinking
those
that
days off,
you're
I try
thinking
not
like
to
that
do
every but like,
Yeah.
why not? It's fun. Isn't stand up fun?
Yes, I'm not saying I don't do it.
To me, it's like-
I'm not saying I
Yeah,
take
yeah.
breaks because I'm burnt out. It's because sometimes it's like I need to take a break so that I could. Sometimes things come to me because.
Yeah.
Of it.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or just you.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't. Maybe it's just. Yeah. No, I don't. I think no.
Yeah, I
hear,
don't think you're
I
wrong.
hear people
Yeah.
all the time say they're like,
Yeah.
like I'll be like, oh, they needed a break for a couple days, so I just hung out. But I'm like, what do you mean? What incident? Because you mean a break from doing what you you barely get to do, go on stage. You take a break from going on stage because I think your brain isn't taking a break if you're stand up. If you really are enjoying, because it's almost like, yo, what stopped you from playing video games every single day in college? You know what I mean? Like nothing really. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I have a test. Like something. Like you pretty much did it. I pretty much played video games every single day for the 5 years that I was at Florida State University. Maybe like on a Friday or Saturday I didn't because maybe we were out all day. Like it was a day game and then we went out. Like maybe I did. Like or like you drank and you went out that weekend. But if you didn't drink even in the day, you were just playing Madden all fall in college. Like what? So to me, it's like why? I don't think there's a day when I'm not thinking like I'm living my life. Whether it's I go out to eat, something crosses my mind like, oh, like kind of meh. You know what I mean, like that. So
Yeah.
I just don't.
I think that's lucky.
So
though.
does that make sense? Why I think it's weird?
Yeah. I understand it from both sides.
Because to me, it's like, oh, this is so entertaining, and yeah, and you could tell like I know when you first start doing stand up, wherever you work, you're always pushing it in those people's faces, and then it goes away. Like I remember when I like
It's just in conversation.
3
trying
years
to be
ago
funny
when
and
I was
stuff.
first working at the parlor. I mean, I was throwing bits out probably to everyone. Like, yo, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? It's so funny. And even now, I'll play with one of my buddies who works there. He's like a writer. I play with jokes with him all the time. It's fun, though. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, like people would always be like, oh, you don't want to be that guy. Try the stage is for everything. I don't know. I like talking about it with people.
Yeah.
Because you get there, I don't mind. I'm not doing it to everyone. I know who to do it to. Like there's this one guy at work, and he throws jokes at me. He's a writer. He doesn't do stand up, but I think he'd be funny. I think he'd be great. I think he could do it. I think he'd be a good
Have
stand
you
up.
told him that?
Yeah, all the time. But
But he doesn't have an
yeah,
urge.
he's doing good with writing, and you know he's got good reps, and he's doing fine. You know, and he writes, and that's what they do. But yeah, I would. He's like a funny storyteller. Like it's very entertaining. But yeah, we run jokes together. Like you know, I throw him ideas, and he's like, oh, and he throws me ideas. You know what I mean? And they're funny too. It's just like
You should use them since he
it
doesn't.
doesn't because the way they're his
They're
they're his
yeah.
stories, and it's so funny. I could oh man, I should have him. We got to get him on here.
That'd be good.
He has this one airplane story. It's so hilarious. I don't know if I want to say it or if I want to save
Wait
it
for him.
to if he would ever do it. Yeah,
Wait for him. That'll be a teaser.
that will
But,
be great.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
Nothing.
Really? So what are you doing Thursday? You're doing nothing?
Yeah, I'll just do open mics.
Open mics and
And
not
then
in
hang
costume?
out, and
What
then-
about doing open mics in costume?
That's funny. I think that's kind of funny if someone
Yeah,
does.
that's what I'm
If
saying. It's
someone does do that,
different,
I'm not gonna hate on that. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'll
So
be.
why don't you
I'm
do
on
that?
board. I don't think I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna go.
I kind of want. I kissed a girl on the lips on Friday.
Did you?
Yeah.
And welcome to Elementary School Podcast.
You kissed girls on the lips in elementary school?
No, it's kind of like a young cut. Like I kissed a girl. On
When
the
was your
lips.
first kiss?
My first
Have
kiss.
we talked about this?
Like first makeout kiss, probably middle school.
Just kiss on the lips. Does not be.
I don't know.
make out.
Kiss on the lips, probably my mother when I was 2.
No, it doesn't count. Like with a girl that you're attracted to.
Oh, kiss on the lips, kindergarten. I remember kissing a girl on the lips.
What?
Yeah, nap time. It was
Okay,
just
let
a
me
pack.
change it to make out then. I guess.
Yeah,
for
make
you.
out, then middle school. I think it was.
8th grade? 7? Man, you're lucky.
Me?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
making
come on,
out with
most
girls
people
in
did.
middle school.
A lot of people
I
did.
think I was 16 or 17.
That's why I lost
First
my
kiss.
virginity.
Oh man. Yeah, I was 16.
How long have we been talking for?
Enough time to wrap. Let's wrap it up. I'm gonna even cut a lot of stuff we've been talking about.
Why?
What? Just little things because too long.
I mean, I felt like you
It's
cut
just
way
too
too
long.
much out of Adam's podcast.
Really?
That podcast went for 1:20.
How long was the one I put out for?
44 minutes.
Was it 44? I thought it was.
You cut out a lot, and there was like a lot of fun.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, there was fun ones when he was. We did a lot more improv games.
Does he have the same?
I haven't
you
talked to him
about
yet.
it?
No, but
I bet you he didn't even listen to it. Back.
Yeah, he did because he retweeted it, and he
think-
definitely listened to it because he wanted
Dude,
to hear himself.
you could listen to the raw version full, and I think you'll agree with me. I cut all the right parts, just the dead parts that are boring
It was
parts.
dead?
I just made it the most jam-packed, exciting.
You didn't.
thing of it.
So you didn't delete any of the scenes where we're all laughing.
No, like I deleted one of the improv scenes, but just because it was like, it was kind of funny for us, but I could tell if you were listening. I was like,
What was
they're
it
not-
about?
I don't remember. It was just one where like it was just bad improv, and it was funny
Yeah.
to us because it was so bad. But I think someone listening would just be like,
So the story goes as told, guys. I've always just wanted to say that. Well, the story goal.
Well, guys,
We're
you're-
gonna edit
you're
everything.
You're probably thinking,
All right, hold on.
You
Let's
guys
end
are-
with this. I want to end with this because this is fun. Earlier in the show, I don't know if you guys remember, early in the podcast, I don't know how long ago, I go, "Hey, Ari, are you unhappy with your penis?" He said, "No, I'm not."
I'm not.
The funny joke
That's
about
good.
that is his status on Facebook is, "I'm unhappy with my penis." And it's been up for 1 hour and it has 11 likes and about 8 comments.
Are you kidding me?
And that's called a joke, guys.
Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
How fun is this, dudes? Don't delete it. It's up there.
Oh
now.
my gosh.
It's up there. Let it go.
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
You son of a bitch.
You
Someone
wanna-
says it happens.
What a fun joke, man.
So who stole your phone? Okay. I'm going to like that one. And then Brian Reno. Just because Michael Lenoci says it's small doesn't mean everyone will. Oh my gosh, Michael. You little punk. You punk it.
It's good, huh?
That's the kind of things people do.
That's fun, isn't it?
No,
Someone sent you a message.
I guess it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I got a
See,
message because of this.
Really?
Yeah. Let me read it to you. I just noticed we are friends. I don't think I know you though. Who are you? I don't know. You probably added me.
Who is it?
Whoever.
Who is it?
Sierra Hierman. I don't know. You added me, dude.
Yo, what do you do? Don't get upset about this. Here, let me take control of it.
Why
Keep
would
this.
she-
This is a great.
Why
Hold
would
on,
she?
stop. Go back to her. Go back to the
Look.
message.
Okay,
Okay,
she looks good there.
She's cute.
but she doesn't look good.
Listen, she is. Just can you go
She-
back to the message, please? Go back to the message. Let me go right here. Go
I'm
to it.
working
So
on it.
she
I'm working
sends
on it.
you. She goes, "I just noticed we are friends. I don't think I know you though. Who are you?" And be like,
I should say, who are you?
yeah, but listen, she hit you up for a reason. Let's see. First of all, let's do a little investigation. How many friends does she have?
Yeah, is she real?
She has
815 photos. That's like sign of real.
582 friends. So that is kind of real, as in
I think
why she
she's
would be
real.
asking you. No, because if she had like 3,000 friends, I'd be like, this is a good sign. She saw you and she saw an interest. So she's like, let me hit this kid up and see what he's about. Because with 3,000 friends, you don't know all those people. But with 582, she might personally have met every single person.
Yeah, but why would she add me and say that?
Well, maybe you added her.
I didn't add her. I don't add random people. I poke random people.
Well, I'm saying maybe
Poker.
you had to have added her and then she accepted it, or no?
No, I'm saying the opposite.
Oh, so then let's do this. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I say I don't know. I don't know. You added me, guys. You're probably listening to this podcast and you're thinking,
We'll update you next
How
episode what
come-
happens with this. By the way, too.
all right. So if in case you missed it, a random girl messaged me on Facebook because Michael Lenoci posted my status. I'm having problems with my penis. and got a lot, too many likes, really. Like, I don't know what that means.
I'm unhappy with my penis.
I'm unhappy with my penis, and it's gotten 8, 9, 10, 11 likes now. And one of them is a gay guy.
By the way, the most likes he's ever gotten on a status.
Oh, and one of them's the girl that messaged me.
So there you go. Good
so
sign.
I guess it worked.
Wow, what if, hey, how funny will it be like this?
If I hook up with her because of that?
No, if you not only hook up with her, but she becomes
The
like
love of
your
my
love
life?
of your life, and it wraps around to this whole
I don't
episode.
think it will.
How nuts would that be, bro?
It'd be pretty
How
crazy.
nuts would that be, bro?
Oh, man. If you're listening to this episode.
All right, we got to go, guys, because this is
But
fun.
I want to do a closeout. If you're listening and you're thinking, guys, how come you're only releasing episodes irregularly every 2 weeks?
Because that's fun. I'll tell you why.
It's fun. We're releasing when we do them. We just decided, you know what? You could do them once a week, every week at the same schedule. Yeah, it's probably more professional. Yeah, it's probably good for your listener base. We're going to do them when we do them. And we're going to get a guest when we can get a guest. And tonight, this week, we didn't get a guest. And we're like, you know what? We need to put something out we haven't done in a while. Let's riff. Let's do it by ourselves. We did it by ourselves. We didn't have a plan. We did it. It was fun. We thank you, each and every one of you, for listening. And remember, if you're listening to this podcast, poke me on Facebook. Poke Michael Lenoci on Facebook. That's what we want you to do. Just poke us on Facebook. Show us you're listening. You could be professional. Add us on our Facebook page, Late Night in Hollywood.
Wait,
but
has anyone poked you?
No.
So that means no one's listened.
But I mean, we see their listener counts. People are listening, but
No,
no one's
those are
poking.
those are robots.
I don't think so.
Robots are listening.
All right. Well, if you're a robot or a real person, poke us on Facebook, dude. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do you have any shows coming up, Michael?
Like in a couple weeks and next week, and
Where?
I got Haha next week.
Check the Haha.
San Diego in a couple weeks.
Okay, have you never plugged the show before? That's not how you do it. What date? What time? Where can they see you? Where
Just
can
got
someone
yelled
come
at.
out to see Michael Lenoci perform stand-up?
Just got yelled
If you're listening out there and you want to see, okay, I'll just plug for myself then, since Michael Lenoci doesn't know how to get a draw in this town.
Go.
I'll do it for myself. I'm going to be performing in San Diego at the Madhouse Comedy Club November 26th.
But like, well, I'm
8
sure
p.m.
we'll do another podcast before then to plug that.
Yeah,
show.
and then I'll plug it even more and get even more people.
Is that what it is?
You never know. Hey, have a good late night out there, everybody. Bye.